Got my number figured out, a motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy.
What's up? J Street Moto here. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Out today on a ride with my boy Juan. We just finished up at Mac's Speed Shop, or one of the Mac's Speed Shops in Charlotte. This one was the one that's uptown. I can't tell you whether it's the original or not, don't know. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. So like, subscribe, click that notification bell, share with your friends. All that stuff helps the channel. So, yeah, today is going to be a little bit different. So it's Sunday. It's Mother's Day, actually. And yesterday, I did a group ride. It was the first of what's going to be several events called lunch laps that are happening out of, the meetup destination for the rides is Sambuco Barber Company in Concord, North Carolina. So yesterday was the first one of those events, and we rode to this place called
Firehouse Vintage Vehicles.
It's a Ford Bronco place up in Statesville, North Carolina. And it was cool. They had parking specific for us, etc. So I figured what I would do was I would just talk about what we did yesterday, kind of talk about what is happening with that, and just smatter in the videos that I took with the 360 camera while I was, out there on that ride and going to that event. So that's how this episode's going to roll. And, since it's Sunday, this was the day I got to go ride with Juan. So I figured I would I made a video going to Juan's house, and never synced up the video with the audio, which is not something as a creator that is anything you ever want to do. So it has resulted in me having to record a second video today, just so that I could have the audio and the video in sync. So that's where this video came from. So yesterday, I'm going to drop in some video of me riding out to the meetup because, we rolled out to kind of over where I used to live and met up at that barbershop at Sambuco Barber Company. Had a couple Bloody Marys. I had I didn't have any Bloody Marys. I'm not a big fan of tomato juice. But okay, that works. My trusty navigator is, doing his thing. Because there he is. There's the Juan Meister. Do it. Hey. Or that, either one. You're on camera. On camera? Yeah. No, you're on camera. There you go. See? Love it. With friends like that. He's trying to cut over in this left lane and turn left if he can make it. And I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to have to go straight. Yeah, there we go. So yesterday, rode out to Sambuco. When I got there, I'm not a big tomato juice fan, so I did not have a Bloody Mary. What I chose to have, they had a strawberry mango mojito mix behind the bar. So I had that with some vodka, and it was very tasty. It was tasty enough that other people liked it and ended up ordering that as well. Not saying I'm a trendsetter or anything, but, you know, I'm kind of a trendsetter. So, yeah, I had that, and then I tasted a new bourbon yesterday, because Todd had one there. So I should talk about Sambuco Barber Company for a minute. This place is really, it's legit cool. It truly is. I've never been to a barbershop like it. So Todd, who's the owner, when he created the place, what he was looking for was, or looking to create, was a place that was extremely masculine. And it was a place where men could feel comfortable being men. And you know, I'm not going to get political on this channel ever. That's not what I want to do with this channel. But the reality is, there aren't a lot of places that are safe for masculinity right now, and I will leave it at that. There is an assault on that happening in our society and in our country. And I'll leave it at that. If you're the kind of guy that, you know, well, I'll just leave it at that. So what his intention was when he created this barbershop, it was, hey, I want a place where, you know, guys can come get their hair cut, they can have a drink, maybe smoke a cigar, just feel safe being men. And he hosts events for fathers and sons with, you know, top-rated authors and stuff that come speak at them. He does a bunch of events at his barbershop that, you know, are good for men. They're good for fathers. It's good for sons. It truly is. And so, he's the one that kind of organized this event, Lunch Lab, because he does ride. And it's a pretty cool idea. I liked it, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm dropping in some video right now that us riding to the event. Then I'll drop in the video of us arriving at the event and pulling into the parking that they set up for us, because they did have parking set up for the motorcycles, and it was prime parking. You know, we hung out there, we met those guys, we talked to them we looked at a lot of really cool Ford Broncos yesterday. No bullshit, and they make some really cool stuff out of there. So we did that, and then ate some food. We had a couple of food trucks there. I did not get, well, the food trucks, you will see them in the, I did a 360 video that I'll drop in here later that has the, that is like, you know, something I took on the selfie stick while I was walking around the event. And so in that video, you might see the food trucks that are there. You might not. They are, there was one that did like hot dogs, bratwurst, Italian sausage, that kind of thing. I grabbed a dog from them, and it was really freaking good. In case you're interested, I eat my hot dogs pretty simply. I have them as with mustard and kraut. That's how I prefer my hot dogs. If kraut's not available, I want mustard, ketchup, and relish. So for all you haters out there that have the way you eat a hot dog, just know that's how I enjoy it. But I had a hot dog with them, and the other thing they had there was a pizza truck. And I need to look up the names of both of them, because if you're in the Charlotte area, you really need to look up where that pizza truck is going to be the next time. This pizza was freaking phenomenal. I had their triple wide, which is basically a meat pizza, pepperoni, ham, sausage,
Fucking good. Delicious. I'm going to pass Juan right now. Hey, Juan and I have this thing when we go ride, and I'm not going to tell you the speed that we hit because, I don't want anything used as evidence against me. But we have this thing when we ride. David sort of does it too. Well, David does it as well. I should say it isn't even a sort of option. We have this thing where if during a ride we hit a certain speed, we raise our hand. Just to let the other guys know that, hey, I got it. Have you got it yet? And, so I just, ran by Juan and raised my hand to show him that I had hit that certain speed too. But yeah, so, well, back to what was happening, right? So we rode out there, we ate some food, had some really good food. And then the idea, the concept is, once we get where we're going and we have some food, we hang out together, and then everybody kind of goes and does their own thing there. So Patrick was with me. He's the guy that has the 2021 Road Glide CVO that I did a review of a few years ago. So Patrick rode out and met us and rode with us up there. So him and I decided to leave. Well, we all left together. But him and I decided to stop someplace else on the way home. So there's some video of us leaving. I'm going to try to find, there was a picture taken of the entire group. There was a picture taken at the barbershop of the entire group, and I have that picture. But there was a picture taken at the event of all the bikes lined up kind of in front of the firehouse, all of us beside the bike, that kind of thing. I'm going to try and find that photo, and if I do, I will drop it into this video somewhere so that you can kind of see, what we were doing. And, well, yeah. So, Juan and I ended up riding uptown to Mac in Charlotte, and we got some barbecue. Met some other riders. There was a bunch of sport bikes that pulled in while we were there, and we talked to them for a little while. I'm not. If you ever meet me in real life, you'll realize that I'm just a gearhead. I like everything mechanical. I'm not going to look down on you because you don't have the kind of bike that I have. I'm going to look down at you because you don't ride Harley. I just like the fact that you're on two wheels. And so, seeing sport bikes roll in there, come in and sit down and hang out, same way we do, kind of proves my point. We're all very similar. We all do the same kinds of things. Specifically, we all like to go out and ride and hang out with each other and have some fellowship, which is what yesterday was all about. Yesterday was all about just a group of people that, some of us knew each other, some of us didn't. Meeting people, hanging out, and having a good time on a motorcycle. Having some good food, having some good camaraderie, and, enjoying the day is a good way to put it. And that's sort of what me and Juan are out doing today. And, of course, those guys were doing the same thing, which I love seeing that. I have to do something. I'm sorry. It's a squirrel moment for me. I am getting really annoyed at my passenger peg because Harley's design for the passenger peg on the 2018 Grand Tour is one where they don't use a bolt that's threaded with a nut to attach it to the arm for the peg. So you don't have any way to tighten it. The way that they decided to keep the peg up was to use a piece of metal with a hole in it that bent a little bit. You jimmy that thing in between the peg and the holder, and then you put a pin through it and hope that that little bent piece of metal is strong enough to keep your foot peg where you want it when you don't want them down. Well, the reality is I've had issues with the clutch side peg pretty much since I bought the bike. And the throttle side peg, that one has worked a lot better. It has started to do the same thing, the clutch side. So at some point, I'm going to either pull that pin out and re-bend that metal, or bend it more so that I've got a little more tension there, or I'm just going to have to replace the past peg altogether, because then they might be a little stiffer. And, so, but yeah, I'm sorry, I had a small moment because that's just bugging the shit out of me. It's been bothering me for years, and I don't know how I'm going to fix it. But there are some nice rations to supply. Freaking, got to fist pound the old mono. Woo! And, so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the passenger peg. It's really starting to get underway. And it's going to really bother the shit out of me when we go up to Nova Scotia. I'm going to be messing with it constantly. It's weird though, I can't figure it out, but on the long distance trips that happens less, or at least it did the past couple of months, it happens less than it does just shooting around Charlotte. So maybe it's a thing of when you're at speed, the vibrations aren't what they need to be to let's get over, because we got to get off the interstate now. Juan's going to continue on his way home. Scoot through here and scoot all the way over to there. There we go. So, yeah. So that's kind of what went down yesterday. I'll put as much video as I can in here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell. Always ride safe.